This is an extract from our Hero Club. We have calls 3 times a week. Please like the video if you learned something. That was another one which I haven't done yet, but now that we have a WordPad knockoff where we can have rich text, and maybe we ask it real quickly while you have it open to say, I'd like to be able to insert hyperlinks, right? Because I think it can figure that out pretty easily. But
So it is Notepad or WordPad?
Word,
Okay.
you're not sharing.
I'm not familiar with WordPad.
Well, WordPad it's been around forever, right? The built-in window. I actually did Windows kill it this last version of 11? I think it's still there, but I know it was in Windows 10. But it allows you to do rich text, so it's not Word, Microsoft Word, right? But it allows you to have rich text, so you can have colors, right? Colors and
Okay.
bold and italics. So it's a level up compared to Notepad, right? So you can, but what I didn't add is the ability to have hyperlinks, which I think we can easily do. Now, often
Now,
go ahead, Connie.
would you use ASM to tell it to add hyperlink, or would you use a
Well, you can try it. Yeah.
VS Code?
I mean, yeah, I just do everything in VS Code just because I think, a little better at multi-file editing at one
Right.
time. Yeah, to be honest, I haven't used ASM like at all, just because all I'm doing is sitting there in Claude and VS Code, not looking at the code. If I was looking at the code, I would use ASM, but I'm not looking at the code. But what I'm gonna do also is probably try to, because I use a site to convert rich text to HTML, and now that we have a rich text editor, which also, by the way, Irfin, at some point we could add this to Prompt Assistant to let people build rich text, for hot string, so you can paste in colored text, right? It's one of the limitations of hot strings, and just the sending of text with built-in AutoHotkey, you're setting plain text, right? But now, because we never had a standard editor to let people, we're like, well, you have to have WordPad or you have to have Word or something to get the rich text, right? Well, now that we have an editor that can write it consistently, we can build it, save it as the rich text format as a file, and then do the swap out, sending the clipboard to paste it through, right? Which will be really cool for people to be able to have a GUI to build I want it this font, this color, this height stuff, and then have it as a hot string, right? And that's why also we'll have the hyperlinks in there as well.
I just asked Copilot, and it said that WordPad was removed in Windows 11 at 24H2.
Yeah, I thought it was. For some reason, Connie, I was like that. I remember going, "What a dumb thing to do," But I guess they thought no one uses it, right? Um, and to be fair, rich text, most people are doing everything in like HTML anyway, right? When it comes down to,
Right.
but it does have a place to me of like, hey, I want certain things, and I don't want to edit HTML. Most people don't understand HTML, and so they just want a simple. Not that people do that in Word, um, but sometimes it'll use HTML as a way to save that formatting to transfer it between programs, which is another one I wanted to do was often, and I know Irfan I'm sure are all, I know Isaiah would laugh at this. When you copy from Excel and go to paste a telegram, it defaults to the picture to paste a cell instead of the text. And it had occurred to me, I'm like, wait a minute, I can make it where when I'm in Telegram, and I go to paste and I had copied from Excel, like maybe I figured out a way to force it to do the text, paste this text instead of having to go through remember that I want to cancel it and then it switches to text. But Irfan, why don't you go to VS Code, open WordPad. Oh, we're out of time. Sorry. I was gonna say, Connie, we would ask it to actually go ahead, and we got 3 minutes. So open in VS Code, open the WordPad thing, and ask it let's see. We're going to ask it. We want to add the ability to build. How would you phrase that? Well, let's just call it simple. We want to build pretty hyperlinks. Now, what I'm trying to think of is in our files, don't we have a lot of our files where we show the link, like to click to go to the video or to the documentation or the link, the website. We have an example of a hyperlink, right?
Yes.
And so maybe it that used to be really hard to do. Isaiah has a video from like 15 years ago on how to do it. You change your mouse over and you click it and you kind of fake it. But I think if I remember right, a long time ago, someone added a new thing that made it really, Alexicos made it really easy to do a hyperlink, if I remember correctly. So maybe we don't need a custom like example to show it. And also this morning I was having some. I changed our Ask Gurus because I didn't like, because sometimes it is, hey, ask the gurus, but sometimes it's brainstorming gurus. And for me to say, ask gurus to brainstorm, like I changed it to just gurus for the term, but I also changed the approach because sometimes the CMD was having problems reading the stuff. So I did some work on that this morning. But I told Irfan also, it knows about the thing. So now if you were working on something, you can say, hey, resume WordPad, and it understands to go look for that local markdown file in the folder, and opens back up your thing without you having to go say, read that file, right? So it's pretty cool.
You're going to put that in ASM eventually, Guru?
Yeah, sure. Sorry. Yeah.
Do we need a control click on the hyperlink, or should we just use a plain click?
No, it should be a control click. That's the same way Word does it, because you don't normally, when you click it, you don't want to navigate to it when you're in it yourself.
Insert link dialog box, or it
Yep.
should be auto detected?
No, insert link dialog. It's Control K, just like everything else on the planet.
Okay.
You can add the remove. What?
I'm sorry.
It's all right. Well, we just add it later. That's all. Those were options. I assume everyone here has figured this out, and it's too bad I don't think Irving can easily pull that window back up. When you have a list of multi-select options, you'll get those, you check them, and then you're like, well, what's going on? When you have multi-select options and then you have another step to do, you have to go manually switch the tab. You know what I mean by that?
Mhm.
Yeah.
You have to navigate